This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
I love Ben Riley.
Of course you do. Who doesn't? Anyway, welcome back to the Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, is...
Hey y'all, it's a little Hellfire.
And I know you all have been enjoying the last 3 weeks of our Acts of Vengeance coverage, but I'm going to round out the month. Probably how we're going to be doing it most of the months going forward. A new issue review. Well, issues. I think we're going to cover all the Spider books that came out this week and last week. So, because we're all about the Spider-Man here, old stuff, new stuff. So, Ms. Hellfire, should we start with last week and work our way to the present, or?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, what would you like to start with from last week?
Surprise me, Philip. It's okay.
That's what she said. You want to start with?
Really got to get back to Wade's World.
You want to start with Spider-Man Velocity #1?
Okay.
Based on this miniseries to Spider-Man City at War, which all this is based on the PS4 game.
Mm-hmm. They keep trying to repurpose it. Now, are they going to cancel this because of the whole Sony thing, or what?
Ooh, I don't know.
They're like, we're not going to promote your damn Spider-Verse and your damn game if, Yeah, but they really could probably do that.
Yeah, they could, but I wonder if this is selling good. Like, Disney's probably making money off the comics, right?
I like it. I don't know how well it's doing. I'd have to check Diamond or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if
I actually never see these in my comic book. I actually specifically have to order these. Like a lot of the Miles stuff, I always end up having to. I think it's just my market.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm in Florida.
Did you say the Miles stuff?
Yeah, the Miles Morales stuff. Like most of the stuff, it's not.
I'm trying to think. I think at my store, most of the Spider-Man stuff probably sells okay. It's like some of the other
Ghost Spider, excuse me. She sells pretty good though, so it's just kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, I think most of the Spider stuff sells good at my store. I think it's like stuff like maybe Ironheart. What else did he say wasn't selling good? Some of the other stuff doesn't sell too well.
Yeah, so. But no, while it wasn't really truly needed, I still thought it was pretty good story. I had fun with it.
I'm enjoying it, and I haven't even played the game. So, but I like that they actually give
Philip, let me tell you, I have a friend that is a hardcore Xbox person, right? Mm-hmm. When this game came out, and they played it at my house, they literally only bought the PS4 for this game, and they're still very happy with their decision.
Oh, if I had the money, I'd probably buy the PS4 probably just for this game.
Christmas is coming up. I'm just saying they'll probably have a pretty good sale at Walmart.
Oh, that's what we should do. Bring your PS4 up when you come up.
Actually, I was thinking about bringing my classic PlayStation.
Oh.
The little one. I don't know if everybody is like. I'm a 90s kid. I have an affinity for the original PlayStation. So, little Tekken.
I was going to say, we have a PlayStation 3 up here, so.
Or I could bring my my classic Super NES or my classic NES. We can just hook it up via HDMI and we can do some Mario Brothers, bitches.
Hey, we have Nintendo Switch.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, well, my 6-year-old might think.
I know. I'm so mad. Like, I have a Switch, but like I only use it for like co-op games when like my friends are up or whatever, mm-hmm. or down here. Because they don't have Sims 4 on the Switch. If they had Sims 4 on the Switch, I literally wouldn't need any other gaming console. Just saying, EA, give the Nintendo people their damn Sims. Move on. But no, I mean, I like the artwork the most, I think, is what makes this book really kind of stand out.
Oh yeah. Emilio Laso. Yeah. Yeah, great art. And Swarm.
I'm not so keen on that aspect, but it might grow on me.
Is Swarm in the game that you know?
Kind of, sort of, but I don't think that it's that exact interpretation.
Okay. But
it must have been a comic book adaptation.
But this suit is in the game. There's like armored suits in the game.
Yes. Yes.
I figured.
Oh my god, like seriously, that's like literally the best part. Unlocking all the new suits. Well, not new suits, but like throwback suits. There are a couple of new suits, but yeah, it's really cool.
Nice. So I mean, yeah, like I said, I love that they actually give Mary Jane something to do, is actually being like the Bugle reporter.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's what we need to do in the main books. Bring the marriage back. Peter can be like work as a scientist during the day. Mary Jane can be like a reporter or something.
I don't know that I want her to be a reporter or even a blogger, because Iris on the TV show is basically doing that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of like, oh, my girlfriend's a reporter kind of types. Maybe it's a little too close to Lois Lane. I don't know that I want her to be she. You know what? She could be an Instagram influencer, like a healthy lifestyle. No, I'm being serious. If they wanted to like update that. Because I mean, the influencers that I follow, they're not that bad. Like some of them are pretty cool. Like they're motivational speakers, stuff like that. Whatever it is. So she wants to put some good into the world. I'm just saying, call me if you need ideas.
I mean, I could see that, because I mean, she is like, an actress, model. I mean, she could get a big following on Instagram.
Exactly.
That's a good idea. So you're liking the video game comics so far?
Oh yeah. I just, to be honest, I know Swarm's been around for a really long time. I just really hate what his anagram stands for.
It's an anagram? I thought it was just like called a Swarm.
No, it stands for Symbiotic Warfare Anthophilia Restraining Model. I mean, at least in the comic book and in the movie and in the game, that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
So, a Nazi made of bees. A Nazi made of bees. That's what they say. Okay, so Jonah Jameson has a podcast in the video game, and that's what he calls Swarm.
Okay.
So, yeah, the cutscene is great on that one. I think I actually have a action figure of Swarm from like the late 90s.
Oh yeah?
It's like translucent, plasticky, yellow in color. But like I think if I remember right, it had like removable stuff and like the snap-on bee armor.
So I'm trying to remember. He might have showed up in the animated series, but I do think he did show up in the comic. I think like right after the Clone Saga, maybe. Or no?
Oh, I know he was supposed to be in Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dart too.
Oh no, I think Ben Reilly might have faced Swarm.
I love Ben Reilly.
I know.
Yeah. So, I said, I think it was an interesting updated take on it. I just,
yeah. I know, but there's something else going on. I mean, Swarm is basically just, the guy to punch in the face in the beginning of the issue.
Hey man, everybody needs their own shocker. Okay.
That's right. All right. Well, we were talking of Mary Jane. Do you want to do Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 11?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. I love the art.
I love this cover, by the way.
Oh yeah, I love the art through the whole thing. I thought the art was beautiful in this issue.
They're stepping up their game.
Mm-hmm. Big Mary Jane issue.
And like I said, sometimes I find her very annoying, but I haven't found her annoying in this particular rendition yet.
Yeah, I know. It's basically Mary Jane versus a troll.
Yeah.
A holdover from what is it? It's our whole Asgardian crossover. War of the Realms.
That's something I just couldn't get into.
Just so many crossovers.
I know, and events. Just like I can we go like I challenge the major comic book retailer, the producers to just go 1 year without like a big event and just see if maybe there actually is a fatigue for crossover, and let everybody be in their own little bubble. For a little bit.
I haven't been buying lots of it. I haven't really been buying much of that Absolute Carnage because I'm just like, oh my lord, already? I'm like, I don't think the last one was over before they cranked up Absolute Carnage.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's like a never-ending cycle now.
Although I did like what they did with Deadpool though, because like they kind of ended that last series, and before the next one starts with Kelly Thompson, that his Absolute Carnage miniseries is right in between.
Yeah.
So it's not like an extra Deadpool book. You're still just getting like the one Deadpool book a month.
They couldn't help themselves, but it wasn't gratuitous on that front.
I know.
I mean, like they are kind of like since Mary Jane is getting her own title, they're kind of like, well, if you like this storyline, you might want to pick up her book.
Well, I was going to say, I wonder if this was purposely planned because, yes, Mary Jane is getting her own ongoing title soon.
I definitely think so. Now, are these the same? Who's writing that? I never bothered to look it up.
I will.
Because if it's the same people, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that would. If it was
the top one.
I will look it up now. Trying to remember because I swear it was called something more than just Mary Jane. Amazing Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Oh, September 30th. Issue 1. Oh no, wait. October 23rd. That's it.
I was gonna say that close.
No, that's when the orders had to be in because I'm thinking I'm on Previews World here. Oh no, it's not the same team. It's Leah Williams writing it.
Oh, that's nice to have a woman on the lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the art team looks different. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I think that's just the premise. It's like, hey, let's showcase Mary MJ, so maybe this will drum up some interest. And I definitely think I love that she says my damsel days are long behind me, because thank God.
Yeah. Oh, I think I did hear this. Yeah, that her ongoing series is spinning out of that story from Amazing Spider-Man 25.
Oh.
Mary Jane Watson just got her big shot at it, but at what cost? And can she really trust anyone as she pursues her Hollywood dreams?
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that and still give it a shot.
I know he's not going to pick this up, but Charlie Esser, this is like, Patsy Walker. Come on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm. Maybe she even runs into her, and she becomes her mentor.
This sounds like something Charlie Esser would like. Come on.
Because there's just no way they're not going to give Jessica Jones another TV show, since it did really well.
Oh, yeah.
And supposedly Bendis is a hot commodity now. So.
Or like I was saying, I'm sure, some of those characters might show up somewhere else, like, Trish and all that.
Yeah, if it was like all the like really cool females just like kind of were swinging by, like she sees some of the old West Coast Avengers and stuff like that, I think that would be really cool.
Oh Lord, are we gonna get Tiger in an issue of Amazing Mary Jane?
Oh God.
Mockingbird.
Hey man, they have been trying to find a place for Mockingbird on TV in the stories and stuff, so I could see that.
There you go. Oh, Mary Jane running her own female superhero group. Although they're kind of doing something like that. There's like Captain America's working with like some like all women's team.
It can't be all women if he's working with them.
Well, everyone else is a woman.
Exactly. So it wouldn't be all women.
I know.
So yeah.
So I'm trying to remember because like we said, I don't know if we said Miles Morales makes an appearance in this issue. Does Mary Jane know Miles's identity, and does he know if she knows?
I don't think so.
Because they were talking. I mean, because she was just like, "Oh yeah, I know the spider business." So I was like, "Does Miles know that she's with?" Well, okay. Does Miles know she's with Peter though? Because the way they
exactly,
the way it's written, you can't.
Like, when did they know it, and how do they know?
Yeah, you don't know either way from the way this is written.
Do they know that we know that they know that we know that they know that they know that we know?
Maybe.
But like, oh my God, could you pull on the heartstrings anymore by having her help Aunt May pick out a wig because she's dealing with cancer?
Oh yeah, Aunt May's like, which wig should I get? And Mary Jane's like, you're getting all the wigs.
And like, she scolds the troll. She's like, you're supposed to be sleeping. I was just like, trolls don't sleep. Have you never been on the internet?
Don't feed the troll.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, so as a female comic reader, you like this issue? Did it give you what you need?
It gave me a taste, and I hope that they really do work towards expanding on that. I'd love to see MJ really come into her own, because Lois Lane is her own thing, but it's always like Peter and Mary Jane, but Lois Lane is her own thing, and I think I kind of want that for Mary Jane now. It's time. It's 2019, almost 2020.
I said the reporter thinks I want them to like empower her somehow. So if she doesn't become a reporter, yeah, I mean, I like our idea. Maybe her like running like a female superhero team or something.
Yeah. Or just, like finding like, other strong women and like, really finding herself and not having to be defined by Peter. Like,
yeah, because I mean, she has experience running stuff. I mean, she was basically Tony Stark's assistant for a while. And if you could wrangle that mess.
Exactly.
All right, so should we move on to the next book?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, what did you think of the final issue of Spider-Man Life Story?
I may or may have not have cried. Not gonna tell. It was really good, and I feel like in 20 years they should redo this.
I mean, if you haven't got this yet, I'm sure they're going to collect it. I mean, it's probably going to be a cool, like,
It's going to be a hardcover. Alex Ross might do a cover just for the hell. Like, it's that good. You know what I mean? They're going to milk the crap out of this.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
great job, Chip. Really, truly. Chip did an amazing job with a very odd premise.
Yeah, I could see this being mentioned for years and years to come. And I don't know if he read it yet, but like I told Charlie Esser about the Miles twist. I'm like, you have to read it just for that, Charlie Esser.
That is so true. Like I said, it was they did a really good job with it, and I was just like, I thought they were kind of like fizzling out, and then 6 hits me, and I'm like, oh.
I mean, and they wrapped up some stuff too, like in a good way, like the whole Craven Venom thing, and
yeah, like I said, a couple of the liberties that they took, I was like, I guess, but then like I said, this really like drove it home, nailed it, and I was like, okay, I'll trust you next time, Chip. I won't question you anymore.
Well, it's like too, it's kind of a different Spider-Man story because unlike regular Spider-Man that's always ongoing, this had like a beginning, middle, and end.
Exactly. And
you kind of had to fit, over 50 years of story into like 6 issues.
He did it pretty well, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Just that whole fight inside in the mind towards the end there.
Well, let's be honest. Mark Bagley, he elevated it a little bit too. Like we can't forget him.
Heck yeah, especially that 2-page fight scene spread.
Yes. Oh my god. Like such an interesting choice to put that on like a white background and not like a light blue background. Makes it really pop, and great choices, really, truly.
Mm-hmm. And I do like Chip's restraint, mentioning Doom, but we don't see Doom at all in the issue.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for it. I was like, oh, well done. You didn't even show him, but you mentioned him.
Which, if Doom was a real person, he'd be pissed. How dare he not? Yeah, we can never give Doom the power to break the fourth wall.
No.
I just yes, that we can't do that.
But yeah, I don't know how much we want to spoil about this issue. But yeah, I don't think
we should really, really spoil it. I think even if you didn't read the other 5, you can still read this issue and it will take you where you need to be.
But yeah, I would definitely recommend reading all 6 though. But yeah, I did like the ending. It was a good dream.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I get overall the whole series is an A. I highly recommend it.
Yes, it is an A for me.
Story's good, and of course, it's Bagley, my favorite Spider-Man artist. So yeah, of course. And again, like I said, actual Spider-Man story with the beginning, middle, and end. Charlie Esser should read it. All right.
When it comes to trade, remind me. I'll probably get it for him.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, the last book I have from last week, I don't know if there's any other Spider books, but Amazing Spider-Man 28. What was that about?
I don't know. Like it just.
Are they dragging some plot points out a little too much?
Yeah, like I'm already over it. I'm like, we just kind of had a quote unquote major shakeup at 25, and it's just like we're 3 issues in after that, and yeah.
And I don't understand what we're doing. It's like, aren't Peter and Mary Jane still back in a committed relationship, but he's still living with Randy Robertson and Boomerang?
I'm just saying there's something strange about that. Maybe we should explore in fanfic.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, I don't have the time, but if I did, I would. No lies. No lies will be told here.
Good Lord.
But I did really enjoy the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say.
What, Kingpin almost putting Spider-Man through the wall?
A lot of tension. That's all I'm saying. And like, I'm still not over that he's mayor.
Oh, Fisk, yeah.
Yeah.
Better than James.
But Boomerang can go suck some toes somewhere. Like
I was like, we're still doing this gag of him being the roommate 28 issues later.
Yeah.
And last like the first year, and we're like,
somebody never got the memo.
Yeah. And Randy Robertson's dating the female Beetle.
Yeah. I felt like the conclusion was a little bit silly.
Boy, and his father was upset in the 80s when he was married to a white woman.
Yeah. But Sinister Six, like I feel like they could have done Sinister Six a little bit better. Like Sinister Six deserves better.
Yeah, the all-female Sinister Six.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? The White Rabbit, Sinister?
They tried it.
I know. Well, at least we got a female Hawk here, though.
True. And I'm really enjoying that for sure.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm thinking they're keeping Auto. Part of the reason they're keeping Auto superiors, so we have their female Hawk.
Mm.
I know you're not feeling the superior.
It's not for everybody. Everything isn't for everybody, and that's fine. But damn it, can I get a book that's not Archie?
Hey, you have your Ghost Spider and your Miles Morales, and you like Peter Parker. Just don't like Auto.
Just he's wishy-washy.
I know.
I think that's honestly the strongest villains that Marvel has are the ones that haven't changed.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need Doc Ock as an anti-hero or trying to be a hero. I didn't like it when Doom did it.
And
the whole thing.
And are we getting a return of Spider?
He tried to be anything other than Kingpin. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. And are we getting like Spider-Man 2099 back? Because I think Marvel's saying something. I mean, he appeared on the last page.
Matt Conan's gonna have some fun then.
Well, I mean, he showed up on the last page of 25, and then I thought Marvel said something about they're doing something with 2099 again. So,
you know, I think that who wrote this?
this is still Spencer, yeah.
I think he just wants to be goofy. Like he saw somebody take a storyline a little too seriously. He's like, I'm gonna go the other way because this is just really a goofy story.
He's like, well, people didn't like Hydra Cap, so here.
Hypno rings, really?
Well, it's like, I mean, yeah, there are some good serious Spider-Man stories, but I'm like, when you're dealing with it month to month, do you really want to do serious though? Because he is like a jokey type character.
I mean, he's witty and smart alecky. It's not really like goofy, like cartoony goofy. You know what I mean?
We got to find the balance.
Yeah, maybe they're still working that out. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Like I never know what to expect from this book. You know what I mean? Like some stories are super good, and then other times I'm just like, where are we going with this? Why have you been on this so long? You know what you're doing.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, it's still a B- for me.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that just because, yeah, again, there's some plot points I want them to pick up the pace. So what, are they going to reveal like the whole Mysterio thing in Mary Jane, Amazing Mary Jane *1, or what?
Probably. That's what they're saving it
for. Too many spider books, but I might have to check that out.
Bro, between Spider-Man and Batman and Superman, it's like, dude, are there any other comic books?
Just between Spider-Man and Batman.
And thank God I gave up on Wolverine a while ago.
Well, even he doesn't have too many books. I mean, old like that.
Now, like a year and a half ago, it was a lot.
I know. Well, Dead Man Logan's wrapping up. Wolverine doesn't have like an ongoing series right now. Thank you, House of X and Powers of X.
Yeah, that's the one good thing. But as soon as that's over, expect a million different books.
6 X-Men books are coming.
Yeah, I mean, then they're gonna be like, okay, how many more can we go until it collapses? 10, 12?
Oh, good Lord. All right, you want to jump to this week's books?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me grab my notes. For this week. Oh, Marvel Spider. All right. As I said on Capes, I thought the Ghost Spider Annual #1 was the best Marvel book.
It was
this week.
Ghost Spider.
I just really enjoyed this story. It was really good, and oh my god, that cover worth the $5. I would have even went $5.99.
I like some.
I think this is we don't really talk about a lot, and I like that her and Miles are both kind of going through this where they're trying to like really balance it.
Mm-hmm.
Lives, but they really just can't get it together. But you know, Murder World.
Murder.
Really put it on edge for me. I was like, bet. Okay, cool.
Like, yeah, I told Charlie Esser it's probably something he would like. But no, like you like the cover. Like some of the interiors I thought were really great.
Oh yeah.
Like I think I like the interior art. I mean, the cover's great, but I think I like the interiors even more than like the cover.
How do you feel about her, you know, living in the two different universes? Is that working for you or not?
It's weird because it's like, well, I guess is she just going to school here and still living in the other universe?
Yeah, I think that's how they're playing it.
What was it? The last issue of her on was it Ghost Spider #1? It just seemed weird because like Peter takes her in and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm from another universe, but I'm going to come to school here." I was like, really? You're going to tell like what the dean or whoever that? I'm like, wouldn't you just like try to keep that a secret and just like pretend to be like, you know, 616 Gwen Stacy's relative or something.
I think that's actually going to come into play later. I think that was just a little seed. I think there's something going on with that particular situation, maybe. Because you're right, it did seem a little weird.
Yeah, it did. Because I was like, what? Wouldn't you pretend to be someone from the 616? Especially like, Gwen Stacy's relative or something.
But this issue did have a lot of action too, and I found that very refreshing. Because it's like outside of like Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel, like a lot of the female superheroes, it's not like super punch 'em up. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of feely crap. But no, this one had a lot of action.
Yeah, I mean, she basically gets in the murder world pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. And I do enjoy the character work. And then also, I mean, for the demographic that it's aimed at, they talk about self-care and like, how you do need to take care of yourself and take time for yourself and stuff. I thought that was a really important message that they were kind of stressing in this issue as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of sad that it's a standalone story, though.
Yeah, but all these Acts of Evil annuals are like one shot, so.
I know.
It fits the theme.
And then I think my favorite line was, I learned this trick from watching Black Widow on YouTube. How 2019 can you get?
Makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I've been pleasantly surprised with most of these Acts of Evil issues, the annual.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's just gonna be some, gimmick this, sell extra books. But no, I've been enjoying most of these. But
it was Ghost Spider. It was Gwen. I was gonna get it regardless.
I know you were going to. Yeah. Which it's kind of weird because she's one of the few who are getting the annual in this who like already has an ongoing series because next week's Moon Knight, which I think there was some planning on Disney's part because Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and Moon Knight are all getting annuals in this thing. So.
Of course they are. Of course it was planning. They're a meticulous, well-oiled machine. I will give the mouse that, but that's why I don't like them. They're gonna take over the world, and I'm gonna be like, I tried to tell you. Google's just laying back, letting Disney do all the hard work by buying everything, and then boom, Google buys Disney, and we got freaking Skynet in 2 years.
One of us. Come be one of us, bro.
Screw the House of Mouse. No. If it ain't old school 90s, if it ain't classic Renaissance Disney, I ain't here for it.
But what was it? But yeah, did you read the She-Hulk annual? It was like a week or two ago.
I don't think I got around to it.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's like her versus Bullseye.
Oh, you know what? I started it, but I did not finish it.
Okay, yeah, that's another good female-centric book there.
I like that they chose She-Hulk, but I know she's not going to be green in the TV show unless she gets angry.
Do you think they're going to do CGI, or are they going to do like a Lou Ferrigno thing?
I think for poops and giggles, they should do the Lou Ferrigno thing. But I think actually it would, I don't know. I mean, besides, like, there's the makeup artist aspect of it, and being in body paint and stuff and health reasons, and then there's the CGI cost of it all. So I don't know, it's a tough call. Yeah. They both have their merits and their their cons. So
I guess it all depends, because somehow you're gonna have to do that whole size changing thing. So
I mean, to me, the most obvious thing would have been to do like Black Widow.
Yeah, but Black Widow.
That's just me.
Are they saving that for movies though?
Everybody thinks Black Widow's gonna do good, but it's not.
Well, maybe that's the thing there. It's just like, is there enough material?
I'm saying where you have the legitimate reason to recast.
Okay.
Just saying.
Maybe they think there's more material for a She-Hulk than a Black Widow, though.
Oh, I'm just down for She-Hulk. Just know I'm down for She-Hulk. I just found it an interesting choice. And Miss Marvel, and I just hope that they actually give. The only thing that I'm really concerned about is if they actually pay credit to their religion, because that's really a huge part of their identity. And if they don't, then it's gonna be weird.
Well,
that's the only thing I'm really worried about.
That's the other thing I like that they're actually doing a Disney Plus series, is that way, you know, you do have more room than like in a 2 or 3 hour movie for that stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man Going Big #1.
Oh yeah.
Did you pick that up?
Yes, I did. That was the last one I was gonna die.
It's really weird. I wanted to like it because it's Jerry Conway. Well, you know, Eric Larson artwork and everything.
But you didn't?
But at a $5 book, I was just like,
yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Something just didn't.
Because it's like 3 short stories, and it's like there's really no continuity involved except for like in that first story, because it's like, you know, it's a villain that showed up in Mark Waid's Daredevil a few years ago.
And then poor Larson, be compared to Bagley in the same issue. It's just like, ouch. You know, you're not alone in saying that Bagley's your favorite. I saw a lot of people giving him crap for that.
But I mean, I do like Eric Larson's stuff on Spider-Man too, because I did read that. I was reading it at that time too, and yeah, I mean, they're different, but I mean, I have no problem with Larson's art.
Definitely a 90s vibe, though. That's all the way what they were shooting for. They were definitely trying to drum up some nostalgic love. So, you know.
But again, yeah, and again, it's like, if you want, well, oh yeah, look at the first story. Who's Spider-Man searching for? You know, MJ's cousin Christy. They're definitely showing 90s vibes. But here's the thing: you want to do 90s vibes? Well, let's get this marriage back.
Dude, every time I see Philip on like a Facebook article, bring back the marriage.
Yeah,
with a little top fan symbol. It's like, I feel personally attacked, but I agree.
And Lilith Hellfire's all like, "You're supposed to put, as the co-host of Ultimate Spider Cast, I declare we want the marriage back."
Email. Spam it, damn it.
Lilith's like, "Promote. I don't care what you say online, just promote."
Hashtag fight me nerd. I don't know.
Hashtag I love Ben Reilly.
Hashtag scroll down.
Hashtag it's something Charlie Esser would like.
And then Charlie shows up and derails the whole article with the crazy theory about Ant-Man.
Well, I told him he should read this issue because in the Larson story, it's his favorite Nightshade.
Oh, yeah. Which, you know, it was an interesting choice. Felt a little out of character, but whatever. I'll let it slide. It's been a while since we've had to deal with Nightshade.
And yeah, because Charlie's like, is this in current continuity? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, they haven't mentioned anything that happened.
He says there's continuity, but I don't believe him.
Well, I'm like, I know, but I'm just like, you don't know when this takes place because they don't mention anything that happened in the Nighthawk series, and Pete and Mary Jane are on a date, so
vague. Story plot is vague.
So Lilith, when are you gonna debut your Nightshade cosplay?
1:15 never. I think I'll keep it simple and just do a Talia al Ghul cosplay. I don't know how I'm going to keep my boobs in once I figure that out.
Talia al Ghul, Catwoman, Black Widow.
I'll just put, when I want to change into Catwoman, I'll just get zippers for the armpits. There you go.
What is up with those armpit holes?
Hey man, everybody's got a fetish. Some people get to push their fetishes on other people.
Okay, I guess. If only we were more famous. Anyway, okay. So you weren't that thrilled with this issue then, or?
No, like I don't know. Like I was expecting a little like a through line. Like the 3 stories were just a little too random for me, I guess.
Yeah, it's like they just took like 3 backup stories and just like threw them all in like one issue.
I mean, you can say this for an annual. Like this had to be like a spot. Like I basically don't get why they did it.
Well, like you said, were they testing the waters for 90s nostalgia? Because yeah, I mean it's Bagley and Larson, and again we we get mention of Mary Jane's cousin, and yes, very 90s.
Yeah, so that's the only reason that just kind of threw me. Like I enjoyed the stories, the artwork was good, but like, why does this exist? Why did I just spend $5 on this?
Do they test the waters every so often, or is it just a pure cash grab?
I feel like this is a pure cash grab because honestly, I feel like no matter what they put out Spider-Man related, there's a fan that's gonna pick it up regardless.
Yeah.
So it's really like I'm trying big anniversary. Like I just literally that's the only thing that irks me about this book. Why does this exist? Well, if you know, please feel free to contact us.
Because it just seems like this stuff's been happening more and more lately. I mean, I enjoyed them both, but this came out this week, and then that Spider-Man Self-Improvement came out a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm just like, are they testing something, or are they just like, hey, we got...
Oh, I do want to remind you guys that Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider Volume 2 Impossible Year trade is out. So if you haven't been reading and you want to get caught up, perfect way to just throw that out there. Seriously, like I used to hate trades, but now like on some stuff I'm like, oh, I'll just wait for the trade. I ain't got time to be waiting month to month for this crap no more. No, like I forget about stuff now. I'm just like, oh, that they're still making that.
There's so much. That's the thing.
A lot, especially now that I'm more like into the indie comics like Valiant and Vault and Image and Boom. There's just like so many comic books.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So are we done here?
I believe so, sir.
All right. So I was going to say, send your thoughts on the current Spider-Man books, but also remember next episode, we're going to be talking Kraven's Last Hunt and Soul of the Hunter with the writer of those stories, Mr. Jan DeMathis. So send your questions. We can get the writer himself to answer them. So email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/ultimatespidercast. And also join the Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/ultimatespidercast. At ULT Spidercast on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram at CL Sidekicks. All right. And go check out Work in Progress, capesandlunatics.org. Nice and healthy, no eating disorder there. Subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel and our weekly newsletter at capesandlunatics.home.blog. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And you can watch everything we do live on the Capes and Lunatics Facebook, Twitter, and at getvocal.com/channel/capes. All right. Go Spider. Where can everyone get a hold of you?
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. And just for my sidekicks and my Capes and Lunatics peeps, you can find me over on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69. You know I had to do it.
Duh, she had to do it. All right. So, thank you for joining us for our State of the Spider address, everyone. Again, join us next episode. Jam DeMathis. Send your questions. Even pay us, I think. I'll figure it out. But send your questions. It's going to be a big one. And swing on back.
Whip.